Tipsy Tarot, where you experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing a little reading, political reading, for just for fun, for the heck of it. And it's about Kamala Harris, what's going on in her personal life, and we'll go from there. Okay, we'll see if we can actually see what's going on in her mind, in her heart, in her home, in her marriage. Right? I just want to see, it's fun to see what's going on in these people's lives, right? She is apparently going to be nominated for president, right, for the Democratic Party. So, Lord, universe, angels, spirit guides, please tell us about Kamala Harris's life. Something about her, to me, she seems like there's another woman who, her name is Sloan Bella, and she speaks about these people like in the government, they are usually fractured. She talks about their personalities being fractured, and like a lot of them are not from this planet. And when I look at Kamala Harris, when I see her, to me, she looks like somebody who is, she doesn't look human to me. She looks robotic. Not robotic. She looks like alien. I don't know what it is about her. So is it because she doesn't know how to speak to people? Is it because she laughs like a lunatic and she sounds like she's high on something and she laughs inappropriately? I don't know what it is, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but she does laugh inappropriately. Sometimes I do that too, but I'm not in her position, and her laughing is unnerving. Her laugh is unnerving, Anyway, tell us what's happening in Kamala Harris's life. Combative personality. She's going places. I see. Right? So usually what it does, it paints a picture for me. You know what I'm saying? Usually this will paint a picture for me, and I can read it like a story. Right? So, for instance, right, we have here 3 of Pentacles, Strength reverse, 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands, right? So we have lots of communication. It looks like she's having a good time in her work area, which is now like in the government, right? It looks like she's done good work together, creatively getting to the spot where she got to. So I would go and say that she probably is more somebody who's planning and plotting and orchestrating behind the scenes more than what she looks like. I guess she looks like she may be somebody who's a little bit, she looks crazy if you're a normal person and you're looking at her, but I feel like she's more conniving and manipulative probably than what she looks like, because here is a lot of planning and creating and collaboration with other people, right? And Strength reverse, it talks about her like having this weakness, and in a way she doesn't have the best self-esteem, but she does butt heads with people, right? She has a compulsive, impulsive personality. She's probably not very easy to be around. And it goes on to say, like, she's attained everything she's ever wanted in her life. Ultimate success, happiness, fruitfulness, joy, everything that she could have wanted, she has it. And she continues to advance with communication, traveling. She loves to travel. Her job has gotten her places. So she's traveling, she's going places. It wants advancements. It's lots of fire, lots of excitement. It's infatuation. She's infatuated with her job, with her life. She's really having a good time. And I feel like anybody that comes her way, they probably have to deal with her combative personality, her combative, compulsive, impulsive personality. Like, she does have a history of firing like a million people, and people talk about not being able to get along with her in a work environment, right? So I wonder if she is involved in the coup, what they say about when it comes to the Democrats, right? When it comes to Democrats, I wonder if, like, she was more involved in overthrowing Joe Biden, right? Getting him out of the race than what she looks like, because like she's been giving off this like really supportive personality when it comes to the race, right? Like she's been lying to the public for 2 years that, oh, Joe Biden is amazing in his faculties, he doesn't have dementia, you know, saying. So I wonder if that's part of her, you know, covering up the fact that she might have been more involved in getting him out to run again for election and placing herself in his position, right? So that's just what I'm wondering. So we could ask that question, right? Was Kamala involved in getting Joe Biden to step to the side, right? Or is she more involved than we think she was, right? Because it could have been like part of her strategy to put on a show for everybody, a show of support. But behind the scenes, she's doing, yeah, she was involved, because we have Queen of Swords and Ten of Swords, right? Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords, it talks about a woman, strong woman who can be vicious, and she cuts out that which doesn't serve her, right? Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new. It's like she's betrayed him, right? So she's had a hand in ending whatever it was with this guy, right? Talks about dodging a bullet. The Tower reversed. It talks about changes, having trouble adapting to changes. I feel like Joe is probably having trouble adapting to his new status. And then there's Page of Cups, which talks about new offerings, right? Younger energy, new offerings. I wonder if she offered him something else in exchange for this power that she's pushed him out of the way now. Okay, so now continuing on to where we left off, right? With the Eight of Wands. She's going places. We have Three of Wands, which talks about her not having the skills. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of rockets, hostile aircraft intrusion from the either from the north. It's a red alert, right? So I need to put it on silent so we could get through this, right? Okay, so it talks about lack of skills, obstacles, delays, unable to think clearly. She's not really that. She doesn't have real skills when it comes to anything. Like she's not really resourceful in her way of thinking, right? So it just says that's who she is. So even though she can be manipulative and plan and plot, at the end of the day, when it comes to the job, I feel like she's probably not very resourceful. Like, and she's small-minded in her way of thinking, right? Queen of Pentacles, but it talks about her having status and money, and it talks about a woman who is protective. So I wonder if this is talking about her or somebody else that might be in her life, right? I wonder if she has a mature woman who is, there to, maybe a bit of a witch. Perhaps she has, maybe it's her mother-in-law, I don't know, that is there to guide her and assist her. Somebody who's loyal to her. Maybe it's her mother, right, who's taught her how to. Perhaps she's bewitched. Her mother has done some sort of spell. So let's go see if there's anything to do with witchcraft when it comes to Kamala. Right? Temperance is definitely she definitely doesn't have she definitely does not have a heavenly source with her, because Temperance reverse, it talks about frustration, impatience, unable to she's very impulsive, she's very impulsive. She won't listen to anybody, right? But Ace of Wands talks about boredom, right? So okay, maybe that's not but I do think she has either her mother or somebody that is supporting her. It could be even Nancy Pelosi, who's supporting her in her effort to get places, right? It's just a woman, right? So then we have Ace of Pentacles, which talks about somebody offering her money, like she's getting some sort of promotion. I feel like there's a woman who has been promoting her to where she is now, right? A woman helping her out to get where she is and promoting her with the Ace of Pentacles, right? Ace of Pentacles is offering new beginnings. It's new commitment. Perhaps they promised her extra money if she, strategizes to get who knows what, like get where she is, or right, to scheme and plot to get Joe Biden out of that position that he's in, right? So it could be that somebody offered her something and they said to her, we're promoting you if, right? If King of Cups reversed, if King of Cups reversed, somebody's giving her bad advice, right? The Star, unfairness, dishonest, to be dishonest, and disconnection, no faith, dishonest, right? So it could be that she's been given bad advice, right? Somebody's been whispering in her ear, like what to do in the government, and she hasn't been honest with anybody, and that's one of the reasons she's in her spot where she is. It goes on to speak about Three of Swords, right? Which is heartbreak, betrayal. Knight of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. It talks about holding on to the past. Knight of Pentacles, it talks about some sort of, I feel like she's betrayed somebody, or she feels betrayed by somebody, a man in her life. Perhaps she's betrayed Joe Biden, or because Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's committed there to stay slow and steady. Somebody who's made a promise to stay there slow and steady and continue on, and has patience and is committed, right? So let me ask: is this Joe Biden? Is Knight of Pentacles Joe Biden? Eight of Cups, walking away. Joe Biden's walking away. I feel like she stabbed him in the back, right? Because she's put on this show, to be there for him and how amazing he is, and now she stabbed him in the back. So now he's walking away with the Eight of Cups. It's sudden departures, right? Walking away from feeling betrayed, feeling sad, feeling like Eight of Cups. It's indifference, departure, leaving the past behind, abandonment, discovering, walking, secrets, desire that cannot be fulfilled. Indifference, sadness. So I feel like it's probably talking about Joe, who is feeling he doesn't care anymore. He doesn't want to put up a fight, so he's just gonna go away, move on. And with the King of Swords, it talks about a man who's vengeful and angry, right? And he feels angry, right? Manipulative, cruel, weakness, forceful, cold-heartedness, no compassion, controlling. Is this talking about Joe Biden? Does he feel this way? Is this talking about Joe Biden? Does he feel this way? Two of Wands. Someone trying to take control of a situation, right? It talks about choices, decisions, partnerships, right? Yeah, I think it's Joe Biden who was her partner and is feeling a bit angry, and he feels like he's been forced out. So now he has this harboring anger to her. Four of Pentacles, it talks about trying to hold on to your possessions, your status, your power, holding on to things. And Six of Pentacles, it goes on to talk about generosity and give and take and persevering through something, right? So can you please explain Six of Pentacles? So to continue with the story, right, of Kamala Harris's life, Two of Swords, feeling confused and blinded, right? I feel like right now in her life she's feeling confused and blinded by everything. She has some sort of decisions to make, and she's feeling very indecisive. She doesn't know what to do. And with the King of Wands, it talks about this angry man, right? This somebody who's has this rage towards her. I don't know if it's her husband or if it's Joe Biden or somebody feeling rageful towards her. With the Ace of Swords, it talks about epiphany and breaking free. With the Six of Cups reversed, limited memory, moving forward, leaving home, independence, healing your inner child, releasing the past, like the memory. Right, so I feel like this could be speaking about her or Joe Biden because it talks about somebody who is trying to heal himself and move forward and leave the past behind, right? So let's continue on with the story. What else is going on in Kamala's life? She's overwhelmed. She's unable to, she has so much going on and she's unable to juggle her emotions, and she's unable to, it looks like she's really struggling to make any sorts of decisions, like literally, because like twos are about decisions. She's overwhelmed and she feels like everything's being delayed and there's so much happening at once, and she feels like she just doesn't want to fight. She wants to hang up the sword and go on vacation. With the Empress, it's like, I'm not sure what the Empress means. The Empress is somebody who's feminine, and it could be talking about, like, it could be that she wants to just take a vacation, maybe go spend time with her mother if she has a mother, or her mother-in-law, or like some sort of mother figure. I know she doesn't have kids, right? So then the world, it talks about failing to get closure over something, over someone's death, maybe. Did someone just die in her family, or she lost somebody and she doesn't have closure from somebody's death or sudden departure or an ending to a friendship or something. And then the Sun, yeah, I feel like she just needs a vacation because she's lost somebody, either a friendship or somebody to death, actual death, right? It talks about her seeing the results of her hard work, Seven of Pentacles, and thinking to come clean about something. Because Seven of Swords is coming clean and rethinking your approach to certain instances and things, right? So, why does she want to come clean, right? Hold on. She wants to come clean to a woman, to a mother figure, or to somebody in the government, right? The Wheel of Fortune, it talks about like things taking a dark, dark turn. I think she wants to come clean to her husband because breakup is on the horizon if she doesn't. Right? With the Five of Pentacles and the Lovers reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's like usually it talks about somebody like their luck taking a turn for the worse. So it could be that there's been some sort of lying and cheating going on in her own relationship, her personal relationship with her husband, right? Broken home and trying to repair that. I wonder why. Because she's lied to the world about Joe Biden being fine, right? And perhaps she lies in her personal life as well to her own husband, right? Nine of Pentacles reversed. It talks about fleeting success, craving independence, and trying to buy happiness, right? She's trying to repair this broken relationship that she has. It talks about a broken family, and it talks about also something being revealed with the Hangman reversed. Things are starting to come out in her personal life. Something has been revealed, and there's been some sort of revelation, and whoever it is, the family is in denial of this. So she's trying to come clean about something to her partner, right? To repeal the relationship with the Two of Cups. She's been trying to buy happiness for a long time, and now she's trying to accept the Four of Cups reversed. It's accepting happiness. It's respect. It's accepting. It's an emotional breakthrough, making a decision to choose herself and be happy, right? And I think that's what she might be telling her husband, right? She decides that she's just going to choose her own happiness, and the Knight of Swords is working for nothing, second guessing, slow progress, perfectionism. It could be her stepkids. It could be involving something with her stepkids. You know what I'm saying? They see her as somebody who's the Queen of Wands, who's selfish. That's what I think. I think it's her stepson, if she has one. It sees her as a selfish witch with the Queen of Wands, right? So she's trying to come clean about something, reveal something, try to patch things up with her lover, and choosing to accept happiness and herself, and accept just to be happy with what she has, I guess, in her life. And because the Queen of Wands, it talks about that I think her stepsons don't trust her for some reason. I don't know why. It talks about remorse, regrets, depression. They feel melancholy. Or perhaps she feels melancholic over something, having regrets and feeling sad about the changes, because it's fives, right? The changes that have happened when it came to her personal life. I guess this whole political thing. I don't know what changes it could have been, in regard to what, because she's been in politics forever, but it talks about her lying about something and trying to come clean about it, and her stepsons, probably her stepsons. I don't know if she has stepsons, but a young man, right, not liking her and thinking she's a selfish hoe, right? Right. So we can ask. It's interesting how the story goes. We have all these cards, right? Right. Let's ask, how's her relationship with her? How's her relationship with her stepkids? She does have stepkids, from what I know, from what I hear, right? How's her relationship with her stepkids? How's Kamala's relationship with her stepkids? How's Kamala Harris's relationship with her stepkids? It's juicy gossip, Like, if I would do a real in-depth reading, I could find out everything about her. The Lovers. Could be she patched things up. Rear Wands. Page of Swords. Rear Wands, lack of skills. She doesn't have... I think perhaps, what really matters in that relationship is her... what really matters in her relationship is her... her marriage, right? So I feel like that's really what she focuses on. Screw the kids. But I think the relationship is probably cordial, I'm saying, from what I see. Learning to respect each other's differences. With the Lovers, Rear Wands, she doesn't have the resources or the skills to maintain communication, because I think Wands is fire, and Wands is, let's see if I can find it here. Cups is Ace, Water, Cups. I don't know if I can, because Wands is, I think it's communication, it's fire, it's so that's what it represents. So, and then Page of Swords talks about young energy, new path, new situation. She's trying to communicate and making promises to them, so that she could find a balance with them. That's what it seems to say, right? Gemini, she's trying to learn to communicate and finding the new skills to communicate with them, because it seems it doesn't come natural to her. We have King of Cups, and the main thing is that she loves her father, right? And the Emperor, King of Cups, the Emperor, and Eight of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords, right? So it talks about, I think, her husband, right? King of Cups. It talks about a man who has emotional investment, and the main thing is that, the Emperor talks about institutions. It can talk about government, taking leadership in the government. So I feel like that's her real focus, is just maintaining this relationship with her husband and trying to balance that with government and screw the kids, right? Because Eight of Cups, it talks about breaking free from Eight of Cups reverse. Avoidance, fear of change. I think she avoids the kids, fear of loss, feeling something is missing, running away, refusing to give up. She doesn't want to deal with the kids in the situation. And then with the Ten of Swords, it's like she just doesn't want to deal with it. It talks about endings and feeling betrayal, right? Tens is endings and beginnings, but it's also swords. It's feeling stabbed in the back, betrayal, sadness. I feel like that relationship, like the pain is over, sudden endings. I feel like she doesn't really have a relationship with the kids, even though she tried, right? It talks about her failing to have that, maintain that relationship with them, right? Giving up, endings. She's like, it's no purpose. I don't think she sees the purpose in dealing with them, right? She doesn't have the intuition with the High Priestess reversed, and she's unable to create that connection. And the Nine of Swords reversed, it talks about despair, trying to get to the root of the problem, trying to losing hope, trying to reach out over this situation. So yeah, Knight of Wands. Seven of Cups reverse. Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups reverse. The Knight of Wands is like a lot of fire energy. It's player, and it's like sexual energy, right? It's like the knight that comes in all romantic and infatuation and sweeping someone off their feet and just having a great time. And then Seven of Cups reverse, it talks about looking for clarity and losing touch with reality and trying to get pleasure. I wonder if she had an affair with one of her stepsons. Did she have a tryst with one of them? Did she have an affair? Nine of Pentacles. Choosing happiness. Creating independence. Trying to choose happiness. Fleeting success. I think she might have done something with her stepson, but nothing came of it, right? I wonder if she met him first. How it went. How did she meet the guy? Because Seven of Pentacles is reversed, so it's not reaping what you sow. It's not having results for your wrong priorities, repeating mistakes. She makes the same mistakes. It looks like she's probably done this type of thing before, having this type of trysts with people, going from father to son. I don't know how that works, but it talks about her having burnt that out, and I wonder if that's what it was that she had to come clean about. This is all for entertainment purposes, allegedly. This is probably all bullshit. I'm just reading the cards, but it could be complete bullshit, right? And now she's burned out from all that with the Four of Swords, right? And it's too much stress and stuck in her way of thinking generally, and so now she's just trying to repair her relationship. It could be that that's what came out with her personal life when it came to her. I don't even know if she has a stepson. It could be complete bullshit what I'm reading. It could be not even that. She just gets along with. She tried to get along. It could mean with the Knight of Wands. She tried to get along with her stepson or her stepkids, and one thing led to the other, or not at all, right? It could be something not sexual at all. It could be something just her trying to keep that connection. Anyway, so that's what I see for now with Kamala Harris. let me know if you enjoyed this reading, because if you did, I'll try to do more readings like this and, see where it goes, right? So that's something that I feel is happening with Kamala Harris. If I would have asked more questions, I could have gotten more clarity, but we'll leave it there. This is allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is factual here, right? So we have that, and yeah. Anyway, they don't trust her. Her stepkids, if she has them, they don't trust her because I don't know why. But I'm gonna end it here, and perhaps if you want to know why, you'll let me know. Okay, bye.